Okay, folks, the Wi-Fi cut out there right at the right as we're getting into the last few minutes of this podcast, and my group is still boarding. Don't worry, I haven't missed my flight. I'm on my way, by the way, to do a learning tour. Dr. Terry and I are up and are on our way to Atlanta to start a learning tour today with 30 plus Seattleans who particularly are centralized around University Unitarian Church, who has a lot of great common power supporters and connective tissue to the to us. So we're excited to do that and certainly energized going today. But that's why I'm here and that's what's going on. It is the day after the debate, September 11th, of course, with all the symbolism of that, September 11th. I came back on because zone five now, but don't worry, there's still a long line. You want to see? See, there's still a long line there. They're still trying to get bags. Okay, so I came back for two reasons. One, when I went back and looked at the debate and I watched it, because my wife wasn't able to watch it, and so we went back and watched it again. Or I watched it and then she watched portions of it again. It was 94 minutes in running time. 94 minutes. It had it had 2 commercial breaks and 94 minutes of running time. And you know what 94 is? 94 is 47 times 2. 47 times 2. And she is going to be our 47th president. All right. And we need her for 2 terms. All right. So 47 times 2, like there's some divine thing going on there, or the universe is speaking to us in some kind of way. Right. 94 minutes of taking command against a guy who needed to be commanded and leading our country forward. So folks, I'm asking you today to consider supporting Common Power with a donation right now, because we're out there. We're going to have 50 plus trips this fall, and we need every bit of treasure possible. So would you take the 94 and multiply it by some number? It can be a half number. It could be a whole number, like a 1, a 10, a 100, and support Common Power's fieldwork, because today, Wednesday, is the start of our push. Okay, it is the start of our push. Dr. Terry and I going to do a learning tour with Jordan Schulte, who's going with us from the Development in the Institute. And Charles is on his way to Washington, D.C. Our fieldwork teams are all prepped and ready to go. We're in 5 states next week. 94, folks, 47 times 2. To support the work of getting 47 times 2. Kamala Harris, our new commander-in-chief. Now, I want to close right here by showing a clip from Bill Madden, who is an internet humorist and a funny dude all around. He's a progressive, but he's doing a little shtick here. So when you hear him mispronounce Kamala Harris's name, just know that that's a shtick. That's a specific jab at those racists who won't pronounce her name correctly. It is a very short clip.
To Atlanta. Zone 6, you're welcome to board at this time. You see the right hand.
Zone 6, people.
5 and 6. It's still in zone 1 through 4. Check your bags here. And once again, you're just joining us.
Okay, hang on a second. They're doing a good job of making sure people use their bags correctly and get them on the plane correctly. Never heard so many announcements.
So if you can keep that in mind, we appreciate it. This was really tough. Lots of connections in Atlanta. You can help us out just by settling in as quickly and safely as possible. We appreciate it. Your fellow passengers with shorter connections will appreciate it. So we do need everyone's assistance to get this.
I feel like she's taking command the same way Harris has. All right, this is Bill Madden last night coming essentially out of a bar after watching the debate.
Been watching the debate, want to catch the end of it out here at the bar. But I'll tell you, man, a lot of people were worried about what would happen if Kamala came out and really bombed. But I guess we'll never fucking know, will we? What? Been watching the debate, want to catch the end of it out here at the bar. But I'll tell you, man, a lot of people were worried about what would happen if Kamala came out and really bombed. But I guess we'll never fucking know, will we? What?
One more time, folks.
Been watching the debate, want to catch the end of it out here at the bar. But I'll tell you, man, a lot of people were worried about what would happen if Kamala came out and really bombed. But I guess we'll never fucking know, will we? What?
We're never going to know, because that was a historic moment. It's a moment of leadership, of a commander-in-chief, of presidential certainty, of vision, of determination, of authority, as Dr. Kiana Scott talked about on the pod yesterday. Folks, let's go. Join us with your treasure. Join us with your time. We've got our marching orders. Let's fucking go.